Immigration has been a topic on a lot of people's minds recently and in a lot of news headlines on a lot of internet articles, everything. And people are calling other people heartless. There's other people that are saying that we're not doing enough. And again, with many issues, I think the sentiments or the logic of the argument a lot of the times is in the wrong place. And I see the immigration argument for both sides. And, I have some controversial views about it myself. But a part of the conversation that we never ever talk about is what about these business owners that hire the illegal labor? Now, I know Democrats do it as well because, of course, if they did it, then it would definitely fit their narrative of what they're talking about of like, oh yeah, we need people here to do jobs and we're trying to help people and we're trying to help them start a new life. That's why we're working them even though they're illegal. So like I'm not talking about Democrats specifically. The Republicans that claim to be so hard on immigration and claim to want to have such a big, tall fence and all these ICE agents and all this other stuff, they're the first ones to hire these illegal immigrants to do these jobs. Because if they can save a few bucks an hour over hiring an American citizen to do it, they'll do it in a heartbeat. So it's kind of ironic how some of that logic and where some of those priorities are, because they want to say, oh, yeah, we don't want them over here. They need to go back where they came from. And they want a big wall, big fence. But as soon as they're here, they're perfectly fine with handing them a tool of some kind and saying, here, we have a job for you to do because they're making a bigger profit off of it over hiring an American citizen. So that's one of the things you kind of have to ask yourself about some of these big donors to the Republican Party and, just big business owners that want to do all this preaching, but then they hire these people to do the job. So let's hold some of them accountable and say, if you feel this way about immigration, then you need to hire all American employees. And there's a simple way to do that. There's simple background checks and other ways to prove that you're American.